Yesterday was the big investment day of the year. The annual Berkshire Hathaway Meeting 2022 took place in Omaha, Nebraska, for the first time in 2 years, in person, in real life. I'm sure there are many different questions on the table that the viewers on YouTube would like to get answers from Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. One of my most pressing questions was, did Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett change their opinion on Bitcoin? Last year, Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett said the following.
Of course, I hate the Bitcoin success. And I don't welcome a currency, financial product, out of thin air. So I think I should say modestly that I think the whole damn development is disgusting and contrary to the interests of civilization. And I'll leave the criticism to others.
A lot has happened in the last 12 months. For example, the first time in the history of ARK Fund's Big Ideas report issued by Cathie, the team put the price target on Bitcoin by 2030, which is over $1 million per Bitcoin by 2030. What is the opinion of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger about the price of Bitcoin in 2030? Mr. Warren Buffett, it is your turn.
It's very simple. Now, if you told me you owned all of the Bitcoin in the world and you offered it to me for $25, I wouldn't take it, because what would I do with it? I have to sell it back to you one way or another. I mean, maybe I have the same people, but it isn't going to do anything. If I've got all the Bitcoin, I'm back where whatever his name was, who may or may not have existed, was 15 years ago. If I've got it all, he could create a mystery about it. But everybody knows what I'm like. I mean, so if I'm trying to get rid of it, people will say, well, why should I buy some Bitcoin from you? I mean, why don't you call it Buffett coin? Make your own or something. What? Do something. But I'm not going to give you anything for it. And you'd be right, incidentally. This is the only thing that's money. And anybody that thinks the United States is going to change to where they let Berkshire money replace theirs, is out of their mind. I mean, so anyway. With those few deficiencies, you can, whether it goes up or down in the next year or 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. But the one thing I'm pretty sure of is that it doesn't multiply, it doesn't produce anything. It's got a magic to it, and people have attached magics to lots of things. I mean, the gold in Wall Street, create magic,
Charlie Munger, what do you think about Bitcoin?
Well, I have a slightly different way of looking at it.
I'll sell you some then.
Well, in my life, I try and avoid things that are stupid and evil and make me look bad in comparison with somebody else. And Bitcoin does all three. and in the first place, it's stupid because it's very likely to go to zero. In the second place, it's evil because it undermines the Federal Reserve System and the national currency system, which we desperately need to maintain its integrity and government control and so on. And third, it makes us look foolish compared to the communist leader in China. He was smart enough to ban Bitcoin in China, and with all of our presumed advantages of civilization, we are a lot dumber than the communist leader in China.
There is one single advice that I got early in life. Before making big decisions in life, always listen to all opinions in the room to get as close as possible to the real truth.
I got some advice for you, too. When you have your own retirement account and your friendly advisor suggests you put all the money into Bitcoin, just say no.
enjoy investing.